Hello everyone!
Hey!
And welcome to Uncut Gaming.
Where we don't edit our videos.
But we are a generic civilization yet again in the Mediterranean Sea.
But we're not
we're
named after a city.
Right. Welcome to Gentes, which is, I think, generations in Latin or something. I think.
Yeah,
Right.
sure. I'm with you.
Yeah.
Generations in Latin. All right, I need an hourglass.
Yeah. So Gentes is, I don't think it's a new game. It's by Spielworks, but we have the TMG Kickstarter Deluxe Edition, which I think is available for purchase. And if not, you can always purchase the TMG not deluxe version, or can you just
Yeah, the
purchase
poor people version.
Right, or you can just purchase the original Spielworks edition, which has, I think, slightly different art.
I think you're supposed to say it with a lisp. I think it's Spielworks.
Spielworks,
But
probably.
I'm not sure.
In any case, this is a worker displacement, action selection, tableau building game, basically.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, where the general flow of the game is that we're playing 6 eras in 3 different phases. Each era works as follows. We each, on our turn, we each grab an action tile, and then if that action tile has
Time units.
on it, then we have to place, aside from it, time units as follows. And basically we have to pass whenever we reach the end of our track, right? We have an option if we get more than just 2 hourglasses to put one on top of the other.
Yeah.
But then at the end of the round, we only get to discard 1, and then 1 stays.
Yeah, so you're kind of borrowing time from a future turn.
Right.
Which is an interesting mechanic. If you really have to do something this turn, then you can screw yourself over for next time.
Right. So I basically described the hay phase of the round, which is...
Yeah, we go over the tiles, we pick them up. Once we're all full, we go over to
the decline phase, right? Where we just return everything. We move the round marker. We check for card limits in our hands. And then at the end of the game, let's just quickly say that some cards in our hands may give us points, or they actually may subtract points if they're still in our hands. Some extra cubes, money's worth VP 10 to 1, and then extra hourglasses on our board deduct points from us. And so the majority of the points will be gotten, or all of the points, majority of the points will be gotten during the game.
Yeah, just one quick question. Do we remove some of the cards in the hay phase?
Right. So at the beginning of each hay phase, we will mark some cards, as you can see here.
Yeah, I
with a
remember
cube.
that.
You're correct. And then at the decline phase, we just remove cards that are still here with the cube on them.
Okay,
Right?
great. You want to go over the actions?
Yeah, let's go over the action. So, the very, I think, high level. So the purple one allows us to grab cards from the card row.
Yes, the one that looks like a cell phone, because they all look like cell phones.
Yeah. The yellow one allows us to play cards to our tableau. We'll talk about that when we do that.
Yeah, the one that looks like it's ringing.
Right. The blue one allows us to build buildings either on the map or in the hometown area. They will allow us to gain benefits either in the decline phase or special abilities during the hay phase. We'll talk about that when we get to it.
Yes.
And the turquoise actions allow us to train more people. So basically, we have 6 types of people. We, at the beginning of the game, decided which ones will start where. We had a choice.
Yeah, I'll just get it close to the camera.
We have basically leaders, artisans, soldiers, merchants, shamans, and scholars. And we need them in order to play cards. So for example, this card requires us to have 1 artisan and 3 scholars, right?
Exactly.
And that's why we want...
The scholars should be over here.
Right.
And the artisans should be here. And then this building is available for construction.
Right. And they cannot move past each other. So that maximum, they can
Yeah,
be
so
adjacent.
if you're in this case and you get a chance to move the shaman, you have to move the scholar backwards before moving
Right.
The shaman
forwards. Right. So this is the action that allows us to train more people. These are just victory points. Whenever we reach a condition, and we'll talk about that in a second, we gain the VP on it.
And you just take it. It's not an action. You reach the condition, you take it. We're done.
Yep. This allows us to gain money. It's not something that you actually take, but you just do it, and then you put the hourglasses on your board. And this one allows us to switch first player. And I'm the first player. And before we start, I want to say that these 3 victory points action tiles, these little board changer tiles, and this tile, the fact that it has a VP on it, are optional variants. We decided to turn everything on so that people will see it, but for the first couple of games, you shouldn't probably use these as well as these, because it's just too much.
Yeah, and what else? Oh, I wanted to mention this little thingy. Some of the icons look like they're shining behind, as opposed to like it's like a partial line, a partial border instead of a full border. Those are passive abilities. They're always available. Yeah. So in this case, this is a passive ability, whereas this is an active ability.
Right.
Active abilities, you have to like plop a die on it.
A cube. Yes. Okay. So let's just start and things will flow, I guess, right?
Kinda, yeah.
All right. So we're at the beginning of the first round. I'm the first player. And
because you have the bell.
Right. And I will choose an action. And I think my first action will be to... we start with 20 money. I think I'll start by taking this action tile, pay 2 money. So that's 8 in change. I need to add 1 hourglass.
Yes.
And then I can play a card. The card I'm going to play is the Scriptorium. So I have the conditions like you saw: 1 artisan, 3 scholars. This one gives me 2 points right now.
So I'm going to give you 2 VP.
2 VP. I can increase my soldiers by 1. And now I have a special ability that whenever I train new people, I can train 1 extra. And aside from that, there's these little icons, which basically whenever I play a card, I choose one of the 4. And then for each card that I have with that icon, I get an extra victory point. So it doesn't really matter. I get an extra VP. That is my turn.
Very good. I will be boring and do the exact same thing. Oh, no, that's the more expensive one. No, I was going for the cheaper one. So 1 hourglass, and if you can like give me a chunk of hourglasses, because I'm going to be playing with them a lot. And I have to pay 3, so that's 7 and change.
Here you go.
Thank you very much, honey. Now I get to play a card, so I'm going to play this card, which I have the requirements for. And this one lets me remove a lock. So now I have a bit more to do with my turn as compared to Idan, who has not moved the lock yet. I get 1, 2, 3 VP from the card, 1 VP from the icon, and that was it.
Very good.
Your turn, honey.
So I'm gonna choose this card over here. This action tile, sorry. I'm gonna pay 6. I'm gonna add 1 hourglass, and then I can take one of these cards. Now the available cards are dependent on the number of coins I paid. So I paid 6.
Yes.
Right. That means I can take either. I'm looking on the board here. I can take either from one of these cards. You see one of these cards, or 2 of these cards, or all of these 3 cards.
The hand limit is 3, right?
Right. So if you have more than 3, you start adding hourglasses to your board, which is not good. So I really wanted this one. So I'm just going to take it into my hand. And let's say that I also want this one, because I love money, and both of them will give me extra gold. Now all cards shift, and we add new cards.
So this one will also get a cube on it, right?
No, just at the beginning of the hay phase.
Just at the beginning.
Yeah.
Okay. That's interesting.
Mm-hmm. And again, this is just for 2 players.
Yeah, I too want cards, but I'm not sure which ones. Like I also want money, like he done did. Like he done did. But I think I'll wait for that. So I'm going to start training people.
Yep.
I'm going to pay... Can I pay less? No, I cannot. I'm going to pay 8 coins if I can get 2 back. Mm-hmm. And I get an hourglass. And now basically I have all available for me. I want to train these 2. So that's 1 aristocrat.
Yeah, aristocrat and 1 artisan.
Was it an artisan? No, I think I wanted a scholar. Yeah,
So
and
scholar.
1 scholar. Okay.
Okay.
So now what happens is that these get removed, these get shifted, and now we put them in reverse order. So whomever was first
Cheaper?
is now last. Yeah.
Yeah, more expensive.
Okay.
Yep, exactly.
And that was my turn. That was fascinating, wasn't it?
Fascinating. So let's see. So I want to train again. So I'm gonna take the 4 and an hourglass. So I'm gonna pay 4, 6 and change. And because I paid 4, I can either take one of these or these 2. And because I have the scriptorium, I have a passive ability that allows me to always train 1 extra person. And looking at my cards, I see that I need 1. I really want... So wait. So I think I'll take one of these and one of these. Yeah. So 4. Okay. So I paid 4. With this one, I can train this one and the merchant.
But you only have a 4. So you can
Right.
only train 1 of them. Oh, right. You have the
But
passive.
I have
I'm
this
sorry.
ability, right?
I got confused.
Yeah. So I'm training a merchant and a aristocrat.
Okay.
Or leader.
Now, I have a question.
Yeah.
This card, this tile,
Yeah.
I don't take it.
No.
But it doesn't say it's in the decline phase. I mean, I assume it's in the decline phase because
No.
it's very similar to
So
others.
So this is an action. So you have to have a house.
Yeah.
And then you activate the house.
Oh,
right?
so it's once per round.
And once per round, you get 2 per every leader that you have, right?
Got it.
So that's how it works.
Got it. So that makes a bit more sense to me. Okay, I will start constructing things. So that's 2 hourglasses. And I get to play my second card. Now, this card requires 2/1/1, which I have. I get magically 2 VP, 1 for the icon. I don't have any others of this icon, so I only get the 1. And I get to plop a building wherever I want without getting the immediate benefits. Usually, when you construct, mainly using this action, you get the bonus of where you are and you activate all buildings in the same region. But in this case, I have two restrictions. First, I need to put it on an eye symbol, and second, I don't get the side effects now. I will get them later. During the heyday, you get stuff, but right now I won't.
The decline, you mean?
Yeah, that one. So I'm gonna place it over here. Is there another eye that gives me money? No eyes with money. So I'm gonna place it over here.
Yep. Right. And so let's see. Oh, I have to pass.
Yep. Can I have some cubes, Phil?
Yep. Here you go.
I do not have to pass. I can do this, and then I get 4 coins because I have 2 aristocrats or leaders.
I think it's leaders. Okay, very good. So we're done with our heyday. We're going into our decline, where we just return the tiles themselves to wherever we took them from. So this one goes here. This one goes here. This one goes here. All hourglasses are taken off, at least one on each spot. Then, if we had cubes on the buildings themselves, we take them off. If we had cubes on our cards, we take them off. If someone took this tile, then we move the first action pawn. Otherwise, we don't. We move this over here. Now, if we had buildings on the map, we could choose one building per area and activate it. And so, and then we check hand limit, which we're okay, I believe.
Yep.
So you remove the cards, we put new cubes where they're needed, and away we go. Second round.
Yeah. Now you start.
Yeah.
Strategy-wise, I really need some more cards.
And I want to get rid of locks, but there are no cards that allow me to do that.
Yep.
So that's a shame. Okay.
Why do you think I picked the card that lets me get rid of locks?
Okay. So let's see. I need to... So looking at the cards... This card also needs one, at least that we have at least one house somewhere. So let's see. I can build this. I need to train for that. So I think I'll start actually by okay. So I'll start by training. So I'll take this one.
Very good.
With an hourglass, paying 4.
Yes. And now you get to train 2 people.
2 people. Because I train 4, theoretically I can... Right. Theoretically I can choose one from anywhere. I'm going to choose the shaman, moving it twice because of my passive ability. And then it's your turn.
Very good. I want to take cards, but I'm just not sure which yet.
Yeah.
It's a very, very, very difficult decision.
Very difficult decision.
Difficult. With a W. I think I'm gonna take... First of all, I'm gonna start by taking this and paying the 6 coins that I need to pay. And now basically I'm trying to think which 2 cards from this chunk do I need. This is not a bad idea, but it's not a very good one either. I think I'll take these 2.
Okay. You can shift them.
I can shift them.
Okay. I think I'm gonna play a card, so I'm gonna take again the 2 money. Whoops. 1 hourglass. I'm gonna play this card. I have all the requirements. I get 1 point.
Yes.
Plus 2 because I have these 2 icons over here. And
3
then
points.
My special ability is that whenever I do the taxation action tile,
you get an additional time.
Again. And now it's your turn.
Okay, very good. I will go to the training. Why is it that always on my turn the training is so expensive, honey?
Because I do it before you.
Bitch.
Actually, last round you could have chosen the 4. You just chose not to.
That does not make you any less of a bitch. You should refill the cards at some point. I think that I'm gonna start more hourglasses, less money. Dang it. Fine. I'll take the expensive city so I don't have to pay any gold. So that's nice. And then I will plop myself over yonder, which will give me 5 coins, and I get to activate all the buildings in the red region if I had any.
Right.
And now it's your turn, honey.
So now I'm gonna do a taxation action. I'm gonna take 1 hourglass, put it over here, and choose this action tile, but I'm gonna do it twice, so I get 8.
Very good. I will take this. So that's 8 if I can have 2 back. And an hourglass, which makes me sad because that's it's not my last action this turn, but it's one of the last. So what I will do is I will advance the craftsman and I will advance the shaman. I'm not gonna bother looking at the board because
okay.
So they
these
just
two?
they just flip.
Okay.
Okay, very good. Now
Did
it's
you
your
advance
turn.
them?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Last thing that I want to do is take this one, pay 3. Yes, pay 3, and now I can put 1 hourglass. Now I can play this card. I have the requirements. This one says that in every decline phase I get 5 money. I gain 2 VP, and that is it.
Very good. I will use my not free action, but I'm going to use this action, which is no hourglasses, and I'm going to get 4. If you can give me a 5. Thank you, honey. And that's it for me. That's also it for you.
Yep.
So let's start by removing stuff. I think that all the cards go away, right?
Yes, all cards go
because we're shifting an age now.
Right.
Okay,
Yes.
very good. Now these are still available to us through the purchase cards action. You can also get cards from the discard pile.
Yeah.
So first of all we move. No, it's not first of all.
Okay, so we removed
cleaned
our
up,
action tiles.
Removed our hourglasses.
Removed our hourglasses. Removed cubes from houses. Start player stays with me. We move the round token.
We get rid of a lock.
Right. You can activate this building, which will gain you 5 money.
I can activate a building in each region. I only have 1, but I can.
Yep. And then we check hand limit, which we're okay. And now we start a new round by putting cards over here.
I forgot they're on my end.
And 1/3 of the game is over.
Yep. You seem disappointed, honey.
No. It's quicker than it looks, I think, this game. But we'll talk about it in the end.
Yes.
Yeah.
Your turn?
Okay. Oh, but I didn't say this, but we activate also cards. So I gain 5 money.
I gain nothing. But hey, I got plenty from other stuff, so
yeah,
I'm not bitching.
So now I want to, let's see. I'm going to pick up cards. So I'm going to pay 6, 1 hourglass. I want to grab this card, and I think this card is good as well, right? Or maybe this one. Wow, that's a lot of extra people that I get. So I think I'll take this one as well.
Very good.
Yep.
I move these, so they are now officially cheaper.
Right.
And we add these 2.
Yep.
Very good. Now it's my turn. I will play a card. I only pay 2 and an hourglass for this. And I will use this one.
So this playing is the monument, okay?
Yeah. 1 VP from the card itself, 2 VP from the icon. So that's 1, 2, and 3. And now I have
the option
once per round to train for 2 coins and 1 hourglass, which is relatively cheap.
Yeah.
Go on. It's your turn.
So now I want to build a building. So I'm gonna take, let's let's see. I think I'm gonna take this thing. I think doesn't really matter. No, this is one butter. So I'm gonna pay 6. Oops. Take 2 hourglasses. I think I'm gonna do it like this. This icon says that I can build wherever I want. So I'm gonna take one of my buildings and place it. I want to place it on an eye. And so I think all eyes have the same exact ability, which is to take one cube and place it either here. Oh, place it here. These cubes say that I can discard them to increase one type and decrease another, and I can do it twice.
Yes, at the cost of 1 cube, which is not a lot.
Yeah. So I think instead I'll place it over here. Yeah. Your turn.
Yeah, I'm still a little bit hesitant as to what it is that I want to do. I think I'll start by building. So that's a 6 that I'm paying. And I want to put the building over here. So I activate all my reds, which means I get 8 coins and a VP. So if I can have 2 more coins.
Sure.
Thank you, honey. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I have a thingy and a thingy and a thingy on an eye.
Sure. What's the question?
I get this.
All right. Yep. So because you have one building of every type, you gain this tile, which says that on the decline phase, you get 1 VP per turn. What's the question?
We also should have both gotten this.
Right. And I think it was on our last round, right?
Yeah, me too.
So you can give us 1 VP each.
Was it on the previous round as
well?
well?
I have all icons as well. And I played this last round, so I should have gotten that as well.
Another VP for you.
Yeah.
Do I have all icons? No, I'm missing one. This is weird. But yes. Yep. Where were we?
So where were you? Did you play an action?
Yes, I'm done.
Okay, very good. So did you activate all buildings?
Yes, I did.
This one and this one, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did I take the VP though? I don't think I did.
Take 1 VP. Yeah. Right. Let's see. I think if I take that and then these, nah. Too much, right? I won't be able to. No, I won't be able to, so it doesn't really matter. So I'm gonna play, I think, this card. No, I cannot, so I'll play this card. Right? Right. No, cannot do that either. I'm gonna play, okay, I'm gonna train. So, what do I want? I want a soldier, which is cheap, and I also want a oh, I don't have any money. Okay, so that's easy. I think I'm gonna tax this. I'm gonna do it like this, and I'm gonna gain 16,
which is a truck ton of money.
Yeah, and I need it.
So you're putting both hourglasses on top of each other because you still want to have 2 action spaces available because you're going to play a card or something like that next turn.
Yes.
Okay, very good. I was just explaining that to the viewers.
Very good.
So I get 4. Can you give me le 5?
Yes.
And it's your turn.
Okay. I want to train, so I'm gonna train. So what did I want to say? I want 1 soldier and 1 of these. So I'm gonna have to pay the 8.
Don't you have the passive for additional training?
Yeah, but if I want to get to this, oh right, I can. You're right. Yes. So I do this, pay 4, and I'm basically saying, yeah, this one and this one, right? Right?
Yeah.
Did I say, yeah. So this one goes here, this one goes here, this one goes here. No. This one goes here, this one goes here.
Very
we
good.
1 soldier and 1 leader. Yes.
So the reason I did my no hourglass action is because I wanted to do this and they weren't correctly placed. So I was waiting for you. Correctly placed for me. So now I have 2 coins, 2 coins. Oh no, 2 coins is not enough. I need him, I need 3. Boo.
Everything back?
No, not everything back. I paid 2 coins. Fine, give them back.
Here you go.
What else can I do to get people trained? Well, I could get this passive, which is not a bad idea.
Which one?
This passive.
By the way, do you remember that whenever you tax, you get double?
I haven't taxed yet.
Yeah. You should remember that if you...
Yeah, so I'm gonna build a building. And it's gonna cost me 3 time units. And I'm gonna put a double hourglass, which makes me sad, but that's the way it is. Life is about being sad.
Okay.
And I'm going to build another building, and it's gonna be over.
Okay, so that's 5.
No, wait, no, it's not gonna be over here. It's gonna be over here.
Okay.
And then I get to choose a region to activate. So I'm gonna activate the red region. So I'm going to move this one a bit, and I'm gonna get 8.
8?
8.
Oh, right.
5 and 3.
Wow. Very good.
Give me a 10.
Okay. Very good.
And it's your turn.
Okay. Passing.
Now I get to activate this for 2. And because of this passive, I can choose how much I want to pay. So I'm gonna pay 3 coins instead of 2.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna activate this one.
Well, yes.
You can correct me if I got something wrong about the rules.
You're referring to this
Yes.
modifier action. Yes.
Okay, that's it.
Okay. So end of the round. Let's do this. So we remove the action tiles. We can place them. This one goes here. This one goes here. We'll remove 1 hourglass per space here. Right. Let's see. We remove cubes from our cards and our buildings if we had any. We move this one over here. We activate our cards and our buildings, so I just get the 5 from this one.
We also get 2 VP each.
Right. True.
And we get to activate 1 area on the board, so I will take
1 building per area, yes.
Yeah, so I will take this and free VP, free
money.
Yeah.
Very good.
Thank you, honey. Did you take your money?
Yes.
Okay. And now I refill the cards.
And we're gonna place cubes
on them.
Yeah. Okay, very good. Still first player.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
So let's see. I want to play this card. So I'm gonna take again this one and place an hourglass. Pay 2 and play the court. I have 1 building over an I, which is this one, and I have 2, 2, and 2. So the benefit is that I gain 4 plus 3, that's 7 points.
Wow.
I get to increase my soldiers track, and now I have a passive ability, yet again, that I can train 1 additional person. And now it is your turn.
Okay, I will also choose to play a card. I have to pay 3 for it. Very good. And I will place this, which will give me... I'm gonna put it on this side. It'll give me 1 VP and 3 for icons. So that's 4. And it'll give me a special ability that lets me take one of the earlier cards for 4 coins once per turn for 1 hourglass, which is not bad. And it's your turn.
Okay. I want to build a building. I'm going to build using this tile over here, which will cost me 6. So that's 4 in change. And 2 hourglasses. 1 and 2.
I will use...
And whoa. And place a building.
Oh, right.
Over an eye. It's interesting. Fine. I'll place it over here.
Very good. Now you get to choose a region to activate. You have no region to activate. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Okay, I will play this.
Yep.
So I have to pay 4 and a singular hourglass, and I take this card, which is up to 4.
Good.
And now it's your turn.
Yeah. Let's move everything. Do we have a card to fill?
Yeah.
Good. Okay. Okay, so now I want to train. So I'm gonna take this one. Let's see if what do I want? I want another leader. And that's it. So leaders are expensive, but that's okay. Put this one over here. Put this one over here. Yeah, that's a shame. I'm gonna train, let's see.
Do I need to shift them?
Yeah. So I'm gonna train a leader.
And what else?
And I'm gonna train. This all goes away, so it doesn't matter.
By the way, do these stack? Do you now get to train 3 units?
I think so.
Okay.
It says 1 extra.
Yeah, because some of them don't stack. Like if you have multiples of that one, it doesn't do anything for you.
It's true. Let's see. I think I want to train the artisan and the merchant.
So artisan and merchant?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. So this
merchant, artisan,
untrained go here, and these go back in reverse order. So that's it.
Yep, and I'm passing. So you can play. Woo! How did that happen?
I worked really hard for it. I, for 2 and a singular hourglass, get to train a shamaness. So shamans move 1 forward. Then I use 1 cube over here so that I can build for 2 hourglasses. Now I just wanna make a point. If I would have taken this, I would need a tile and 2 hourglasses, so that would have been 3 slots over here. But using that ability, I don't have to pick up a tile, so it's just 2 slots.
Right.
So it is worthwhile, even though I'm paying
5
for it. And then I get to play this card, which will give me 2 plus 2, that's 4 points.
Very good.
And I get to remove a lock.
Yep.
And I think I have all icons. I think I've had them since whenever I built this, which was this turn. So yeah, everything's fine. Okay, what do I do now? I have like... Fine, I'll build. So that's this and 2 hourglasses. And
6 money.
And 6. So if I can have 5, thank you. Okay, I can put on any icon. And I think that what's gonna be useful for me is actually this one. No, wait, this one. No, this one.
Okay.
Give me the money.
Give me the money.
I'm a greedy bitch.
Here you go.
And that's
You're passing,
it.
right?
I'm passing.
You can do this. There's no reason for you not to.
Oh, right. I completely forgot about that one.
So that's 4, right?
Yep.
Very good. Here you go. Okay.
Okay. So where are we now? I passed.
Okay, so you passed. So we're gonna return the action tiles. Anyway. And this one goes over here, and this one goes over here. And all of the little hourglasses are going back. We remove, yep, this one stays here. This one moves, so we get
all
to
the
remove
cards
a
go
lock.
away.
Remember to remove a lock.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I just made sure I didn't do that beforehand.
Everything goes away, you're right.
All the cards go away.
And then we get to activate our cards in our buildings. Yes.
These two, do they go into the
No.
discard pile? No.
No.
So these cards will never
Not
be
available.
used.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shame.
No,
That's
that's the way the
cookie
cookie crumbles.
Right. So if you notice, the cards from the third phase do not have these icons, but they do have lots of VP on themselves. So that's a thing.
Yeah, it's a bit weird because you'd expect the icons to be a point generator throughout the game, but they're not.
Yeah. Okay. Now let's activate the buildings and the cards. So I just gain 5 and 2 VP.
So I will give you 1, 2 VP. I get 1, 2, 3 VP and 1 from this.
And 3 money.
And 3 money. I will also activate that one, which will give me 5 money.
Here you go.
Thank you, honey.
Okay, and now I'm first. Right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
You've been first the whole game,
Yeah.
so I don't see a reason to contest that.
I am playing a card. I'm gonna play the repository. I do have 2 buildings on an I. I have 3, 1, 2, 1, and that's it. So basically I gain 7 plus 4, that's 11
Very
points.
good.
I get to increase my philosopher, my scholar, decrease my leader, and remove a lock. And that is it.
Excellent, honey. Very good.
Yeah.
I'm looking if there are any cards that I'm particularly interested in. And it's like not really, but I kind of need to do stuff. Why are all the cards gross, honey?
Gross.
Yeah, gross. Like cards that I don't need. I'm gonna use this action, which will be just 1 hourglass, and I will choose to pay. Gefalt. I will choose to pay 5, so I can pick this one up.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay. You can add 1 card. So I think I'm gonna do. Let's see. Is it even worth it? I think it is, though I don't know. Okay, so I am going to place. I'm going to activate this building, which will allow me.
Yeah.
Which
For a
will
1 hourglass.
for a 1 hourglass, and I can choose the cost. I want to pick up this one. No, this one.
Okay.
Now the question is, do I want another one? Let's see. No, 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 yes. Okay, so I want this one, and I want this one. So basically I need to pay 8. So I've paid my 8. You can shift these.
And we add...
Did I take a tile? What did I do? Wait, I need to take 1 hourglass. Yep.
Very good, honey.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm gonna start by using this. You know what? No, I'm gonna start by taking this.
Okay.
And I get to choose the cost because I have that passive unlocked. And I need a soldier. And I also need a craftsman. So, soldier, craftsman. And it's your turn.
Okay. Let's see.
Did I pay? I did not
1,
pay.
2,
And I took a soldier and a craftsman,
3, 4.
which means I have to pay 7.
Thanks. It's going to take me a while to do that, so that's unfortunate. Is there anything that'll increase this one? No. That is a bummer.
Oh, I'm
sure
sorry,
if I'll be able
honey.
to play this. I don't know. We'll have to see. In the meantime, maybe I'll do this. Yeah, no, that's a problem as well. Let's see.
Life is so difficult.
Yeah. I think I have to...
Pass.
No. Obviously not. I think I'm gonna play a card. I just don't know which one. Let's see. Oh, yeah, this is the one card to play, right? Okay, so I'm gonna build a building first. Let's see. I'm gonna build using this tile over here.
Very good.
I'm gonna build this one, and I'm gonna put, I think, 2 over here. And I'm gonna pay the 6, and I'm gonna place one of my buildings over here. Oh, that's a virtual one. Okay.
Okay. Very good, honey. I'm gonna place this one over here. And what I'm gonna do with it is I'm gonna pay 7.
So because I placed it here, I get to place a cube over here.
Very good.
7. Okay, so that's 3 and change.
2. And I get to move 1 craftsman and 1 politician or whatever. And since I did this, I only have 1 hourglass to add. Your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna play a card. So let's see. I can play either using this one. This costs 5 and 2. This one costs only 3 and 1 hourglass. Oh, I don't have any money. Whoops. I'm gonna use
Taxation.
Yeah, I'm gonna use taxation, and I think I'm gonna use difficult. You know what? Maybe I'll play this one instead. Interesting. So yeah, let's do this. Whoops. So taxation using 2 hourglasses, that's 16 money.
Very good, honey. I will take that tile which you wanted but could not afford. And I will pay 3. And I will build this. This requires 2 on cargo tiles or whatever. Like goods icons, which I have. And 3, 2, 2, 2. which I also have. So I remove a lock and get one craftsman, merchant, and 11 points.
Yep. Very good. I am going to train. So, let's see. I have to pay the. Well, I don't have to pay the 8 because I have this.
Yeah, you can pay as much as you need.
Yeah. So let's see. What do I want? I basically want leaders and soldiers. So leaders is the most expensive, so might as well pay 4. So I'm gonna take this one and this one, and I have.
You can take
3.
another one.
Yeah. So I'm gonna take 2 leaders.
And the soldier.
And 1 soldier.
Very good. And that means you
So I have 16 people in total. So that gives me this tile, which gives me
18 people, but yes.
18 people in total, sorry. Right. And that gives me this tile, which gains me 8. So I'm on 40.
On top of me.
Yeah, here
as
you go.
usual.
And you can take it, but it's gonna give you only 4.
Yeah.
VP.
Still.
Yeah.
By the way, do you have all 4 icons? Because I think you do. So you could be.
No, I
free.
don't. I don't.
Are you sure? This is an eye.
Yeah.
This is either an eye or a ha.
And this is a building.
Oh,
so
you
no.
don't have goods.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh well.
Oh well.
I tried. Okay, what do I want to do with my life? First of all, I have no money, so I'm gonna do this as hourglass free action and get 6. If I can get list 6, thank you, honey. And it's your turn.
Okay, I want to play a card.
I love how envious you are looking at my
Yes.
completely empty row of actions. If you have money, you can do this for 1 less hourglass.
For 1 less?
Yeah.
But this is 2 and this is 2, isn't it?
Yeah, but this one, you take a tile and you do not. He was not listening to my explanation.
No, you're right. So I am going to activate that for 5.
Very good.
And 2 hourglasses. 1 and 2. And I'm going to play this card over here with the Triumphal Arc. Now, I need 4, which I have. I need 5 of these. I don't have 1. So I'm going to use this cube, which allows me to gain a virtual person of my choice. I'm going to use it for a virtual soldier. And now I have the requirements.
And now you lose 1 non-virtual soldier.
So I need to lose 1. I gain 11 points.
And you remove a lock.
And I remove a lock. 11 says 51.
So you're here. Give me your...
Yeah, here's the plus 50.
Boom, bitch. Plus 50.
So 51.
Very good.
Thank you. And it is your turn.
Yeah. I'm not sure what it is that I want to do because I have no money. I think I'll start by taking the cards. I just want to make sure that it's a reasonable move. Let's start by building stuff. So I'm going to pay 6 and 2 hourglasses so I can build my last building. Said building will be over yonder, which will give me a cube over here, which is not bad. It'll activate the entire area, which gives me nothing. Or wait. Maybe it's better to dunk it over here. I think it is. Then I don't get a cube. I get to choose which area I activate. I'll activate this area, which is 1 VP.
Didn't move?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay, you go.
I get 1 VP and 8.
Okay.
And I also get this, which will give me an 8.
Okay, so that's 49. Very good.
And that's it for my turn.
I think that for my last action, I am going to... I do want to build, but I cannot build without taking hourglasses, which I don't have the space for. So the only thing that I can do is tax. So I think I am going to tax once. So that's 1 hourglass and 8. And I think that is it for me.
Okay, I think I will do this action.
Yep.
Which will cost me a 6 and a singular hourglass, so I can take a card costing up to 6. This is relatively easy for me, and this will give me points. Actually, it'll get what? 2 usages? I'll only get 1 usage, it's just 6 points. That's a total of 11. And I need an additional soldier for it. I think I'll still take it.
Okay.
Took it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, you've passed.
Yep.
What else can I do? I have like 2 coins, so I need money from somewhere. I think I'm gonna take this.
Ooh.
Which will give me a singular VP. And push me over here. It'll give me the first player.
Yep.
And in addition to being the first player, I have 1 more, so I'm gonna use a taxation action once if you can give me a 10, because I have the passive.
Right.
And that
very good.
Is it.
Yeah.
I squeezed that turn intensely.
All right, so we return everything to its proper place. We remove our glasses. We remove cubes from cards and from buildings.
We'll take care of the cards, don't worry about it.
We switch first player. And we move this one last round, and we are activating cards and buildings. So for me, it's just 1 cube over here. And that is it. And 5. And 2 points. So if you can give me the 2 points. And then you can do you.
1, 2 points. I get 3 from this. I also get to activate 1 in each region, so I get 8 coins and a VP. So I need to get a total of 4 VP.
Here you go.
Thank you. And gave myself those, and I don't have any other nighttime bonuses. Okay, my turn.
Wait, let's see. Yeah. Your turn.
Okay, last round.
Last round.
We still get a decline phase, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we still get a decline phase. I need 1 soldier for this. How expensive are soldiers? Not dreadfully expensive. I'm gonna pay... Okay, I'm going to activate this. It will only be 1 hourglass. And I pay 8. And I get these 2.
Okay.
Buy 1. And that was it. Your turn.
I am going to play a card, I think. Let's see if I want to take any cards. Let's see. No. Yes. So this one's good for me. Let's see. I don't have... Yeah. Too much stuff. So let's see. So I can activate my green building over here, which allows me to take a card. I need to put 1 hourglass. Why do... Oh, yeah. And then I can choose whatever amount of money I want. I'm gonna just pay the 2 in order to get this card over here.
Very good, honey.
I think that's enough.
Okay, we don't have any cards to add, so this will not be refilled.
Yes.
I take this one with an hourglass. I pay 2. And I get to build this. I have 3, 1, 1. So I get 5 VP now. And a bit more at nighttime.
Decline.
At the decline phase.
Okay. I am going to play a card. I'm going to use this one. So that's this one and this one. Wait, maybe I'll do this one instead. So I'm going to activate this building, which needs 5 and 2 hourglasses. I think it's worth it. And I'm going to play this card. I have 4, 2, 2, 2, and 2 for a total of 13. I have... When did you take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7?
Yeah, I did not take it, honey.
What's this then?
That's a mistake.
Okay. No, because I was counting on
you're
this
right.
8.
You're right.
Okay, so that's 13 plus 8. So that's 21 points.
I gave you 8, and
Did you give me? I was on 3, right? Yeah. So 8.
And you get 21.
I get 21.
So that's 24.
24.
Okay, very good, honey.
And I get to increase my soldier, not that it matters.
Okay, wonderful for you.
Indeed. 2, 1, 2,
now, there's something that we didn't mention.
What didn't we mention?
But is worth mentioning. At the end of the game, in your hand, any card that you technically fulfill the requirements for is still worth points, just half the points.
Yep. That's true.
It is worth mentioning.
That's important to mention.
Okay, so what do I need? What do I need, honey?
I don't know.
I think I'll take a training.
Okay.
And how much do I pay for it? I just want the shamaness. So I'm gonna pay 1 coin.
Sure.
Since I get to choose how much I pay. Shamaness goes forward.
Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What? Let's do this virtually. I'm gonna take it back.
Oh, you poor baby.
As long as I did before you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay.
I have 7. Don't worry, and I don't have any cards in my hand. I just fulfilled this, so I get 4 points.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, now it's my turn. I want to play a card. So I'm gonna choose to take this one. I cannot do it again. Okay. I'm gonna take this one. Pay my 3. I have almost all requirements. I have 2, 1. I have only 2 of these, so I'm gonna use this cube for a virtual one.
Very good.
2 and 4.
Very
so
good.
That's 14 points. So that's 38.
Very good. And now you get the 8 that you took earlier,
Yes.
undeserved.
Undeserved.
Okay, I will put a cube over here. So I get to take a card. Now, I'm not sure exactly which I want to take, but this one is definitely fulfilled. And I think this one is also fulfilled, so I'm going to take these 2. I should be paying 6 for them. I don't know if I'll get a chance to build them, but I hope so. And now it's your turn. I should have taken only 1 hourglass for that.
Okay. So I think I am going to, let's see. Right. So I would want to build a building. This costs 6, this costs 0. So let's do this. I think it's worth it. I don't know. You know what? Might as well take that one. Okay. So I think I'm gonna build a building over. So I took this tile, which allows me to put a building over here.
Very good.
Which means that I can pay 3 for 2, or I can take one of each. So I think I'm gonna take
one of each.
Nah, I'm gonna pay 3, 7 back for 2 points.
Very good. Keep in mind that it's not that big of a difference because cubes are converted to points.
For 1 point. Yeah. I know.
So doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
I will take this one and 2 hourglasses. So I get to play this card first. So I have 1 and 2 and 4, and I have the rest.
Oh, you're missing one.
Oh, I am missing one. Dang it. Then I guess I'll have to play this one first. So that's 3, 2, which I have, and 4. And do I have to push the shaman forward? Oh, bye-bye, scholars. But I do get 12 points, so you know. Could be worse.
Okay.
25. Do I get anything for completing the buildings?
The cards, you mean? Yes, you get an extra 4.
Okay, great.
And I think the last action for me would be to take this 1 hourglass and pay 6 and take, which card did I want to take?
Check which one's complete.
This one. 2, 4, 2, 1, yeah. Done.
Okay, so I have 2 options. One is to take the free action for the money, get 6 money, and then use that 6 money to build this. Building this will require 2 of those and another 2 so I can train my 2 philosophers. Training the 2 philosophers will cost 7, so basically I need to like put a lot of hourglasses on top of each other, which will probably result in around -8 points. Because I think all of my actions need to be double.
Really?
I need to train, I need to build. Yeah, that's not a very good idea. What I could do is just see which one of those I've already completed and just get their points, and that's it. So I think that's what we're gonna do.
Okay.
I'm gonna use this to get a 6. Don't give me the 6. And then I'm gonna use this and an hourglass to pay the 6 so I can get 2 cards. Where were we? Yes, this is completed. Well, this will be completed soon. And then, oh no, I still need a bit of money, honey. How does one get money over here?
Tax.
Tax. But I also need training. You know what? I'm undoing this with the hourglass. Can you give me the 6?
So you're oh. you didn't pay. Okay.
So I only did this action.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will
Train.
do this.
How much do you want to pay for training?
I only need one philosopher, so I'm just gonna pay the 7. And I will taxate. No, I'll take this.
Sure.
For a singular VP.
Yeah.
That's it. I think we're done.
Yeah. All right. So let's do the decline. So we theoretically remove all action tiles and 1 hourglass per space. And then we activate our buildings. 1 per region. So this one gives me a cube. This one gives me 5. Then I can pay 3 to get a VP, 2 VP, 1, 2.
Okay, I get a 9 because I have 3 from this and 6 from this.
2 for this, yeah. Yeah.
So I get
9, 39. Yeah.
39. And what else? I also get to activate 1 region. So this will
one building per region.
So this will give me another VP. Didn't we say I did a taxation? No, I didn't. Okay, so I get 3 points from here.
3 money.
And another 5. Not that it matters. It's not enough to actually get me anything.
Okay.
And that is it.
That is it. Okay. All right. So end of the game scoring. So I actually didn't complete this one. Oh, maybe I could. I don't know if this is legal. Let's say it isn't. So I don't have this ability, so I lose half.
So
I think it's rounded down, let's say.
So that's 1 VP.
So that's 1 VP, but I did complete the... What?
You took that by mistake? Let's assume you took that by mistake.
I wanted to take this one.
Okay.
Sorry. So, so I have everything I think I need, right?
Yes, you do.
And I get 5 points. Right?
Very good.
So 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep.
Now I completed this, which is 2, 1, 4, and 2.
Okay.
So I get 7 points for this.
Very good. Mm-hmm.
And I won.
And you won.
Yeah, you forgot the last step.
Oh, right. So I'm going to lose
4
4
VP.
points. Oh, very close. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Very good, honey.
Very good. Very, very good.
I think we're tied when it comes to winnings in this game.
Yeah. Almost, yeah. Okay.
What?
So that was Gentes.
You won last time we played solo, didn't we?
Just the 2 of us, you mean?
Yeah.
I don't remember, actually. So, thoughts?
It's not a point salad.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like a point salad. You look at it and you're like, well, this is 2, this is 3, this is 1 every turn. I have 6 turns, so this will be 18. It looks like a point salad. It doesn't feel like a point salad because things kind of tend to accumulate together into much larger chunks of points. Like these seem weird at first, but then you have the 8-point bonus for them, and you have the end cards, which you're very steered towards the cards which you can easily complete. And the fact that once you purchase something, once you train a certain profession, it becomes more expensive. This really helps steer people into different paths. Because on your turn, you look at it and you're like, well, these are more expensive, these are cheaper, I'll take this card. And then people go into different routes. So it looks like a point salad, does not feel like it. I think it's a nice medium heavy. God, it feels like we're talking about hamburgers when we give all these classifications.
Yeah, rare.
It's like, this is medium
rare. Right.
It is medium heavy. It's not too heavy. We played it at 3 players.
4.
Oh, we played it in 3?
No,
just 4. In 4 players, it did feel a bit too busy because you had to wait a long time between turns.
Okay.
And they didn't have as much impact on you.
Maybe.
But I think that 2 or 3 players is a sweet spot, and it's very enjoyable.
Yeah.
It's not as heavy as it seems, surprisingly. Usually you're steered into some direction. Things that I like are the fact that you have many ways of getting VP, and they usually sustain themselves. It's not pure engine building, but you do have a lot of options, and they usually help themselves. So that's nice. The things that I dislike is the math when it comes to picking up tiles. Like,
Action tiles.
this goes here, and this is an additional one, but if I use it from here, then it's only 2 hourglasses, and that's pretty much the same thing. It could have been done more elegantly, honestly. Like, this could have been removed from board and then take 2 hourglasses. I don't really need it on my board. And when it comes to iconography, keep in mind that this is the exact same icon as this. But this is technically 2 spots, whereas this is only 1 spot. And then you get to put it. Could have been cleaner. Definitely could have been cleaner. And even though it's not a big deal, when you're teaching the game to people, it's very unintuitive.
Yeah.
What else? It's fun. It's cute.
All right. So, in terms of components and art, I have to say that when I looked at the Kickstarter, I that was the main thing that made me not want to back it. At that time, I was in a phase that I backed a lot of games, and the art style looked really bad on the Kickstarter page. Now, looking at it, at least in the deluxe version, right, where everything is 3D and there are a lot of chunky pieces to everything. These are gorgeous. The colors are pretty okay. I mean, they're pretty dull on the one hand, but everything is chunky and very clear in terms of the icons, so it's okay. But
sense.
But the Kickstarter page itself, everything looked like cave paintings, and it really deterred me from backing it. So I don't know how this looks in the regular version, the poor people version, but it looks okay. It looks very much okay. The cards are simple, yet fine. I mean,
even if you don't agree with the art, if you don't think it looks good, it's still very functional. I mean, these are all different colors so that you can, at a glance, realize what you need and where it is. You rarely ever look at the drawings themselves. You kind of get where it's going.
Yeah. So that's on the components and art. In terms of the gameplay itself, I really like it. I mean, the fact that you have a time resource that you're managing, and you have the followers resource and the money itself. I really like trying to balance everything out, and I do think that there is a bit of a strategy when it comes to, like you just said, the changing market, the cards that you have in your hand, the cards that you want to buy, and the cards that you know are available. So even if you didn't had a chance to pick up a very important card for yourself, assuming nobody else will pick it up, it's still available through the discard pile, right?
Yeah.
And the little races are like it as well.
Because they're not a big deal. If you lose the main race, you only lose like 4 points. It's not that big of a deal. You still get something.
Right, and it gives me something to aim for in addition to everything else. So if I don't get that, I still can, shoot for that victory point thingy. And I don't have to have everything. So I can choose wherever I want to go. And some games I emphasized, or I put more effort into the buildings themselves. Some games I put more effort into the cards. It's really interesting how you can branch out in terms of strategy.
I took the buildings very early, and it didn't give me that big of an advantage. I had more money than you most game, but it wasn't that big of a deal.
Yeah. And I do think that the first play experience, they did their best to make it simple in terms of, if you remove these, then you have less options, you have less variability. which is good for the first couple of games. But then if you want to add more variability, plus we chose our cards at the setup phase, and we also chose our 4 first people. And the rule book says very clearly, these are the cards. If this is a first game, these are cards that go to the first player. These are the cards that go to the second player. These are the exact resources you should get, which puts everyone sort of at a very clear starting position, which I think is also good.
Yeah, when you're playing it first and you have all these options, it's nice to have someone narrow them down for you.
Yeah, and put you on a direct path. Like you have 2 cards in your hand, you know you have to play them, and then you start rolling with it, which is very good in terms of how they implemented that first experience. So I think overall I really like it. I don't think it's a top 10, but it's a top 20, I think. And the reason is because I think that it sort of plays on the same ground as Concordia. I get that same kind of vibe. I
don't, but I get what you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the closest game that we have is Concordia, and this is a inferior game to Concordia because it has more complexity for less depth, where Concordia has less complexity and more depth. I think it does more with less. We have a lot of different mechanisms here, which is not a bad thing in itself, but in terms of being elegant, this one's a little bit less elegant, and I think that in terms of scaling number of players, I think it works okay for 2. I mean, it is a relatively maybe short game. I don't know.
Yeah, we should try it for free.
And I think when we played it at 4, it was really good. I mean, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed my time because I needed a lot of time to think between turns, and the fact that people took their turns slowly, it was fine with me. I didn't get a lot of downtime. But maybe it's because we also GM'd it
a little.
Right.
The board grows a little. You have, I think, a few more over here and a few more over here when you're at 3 or 4 players.
Yeah.
Like this is 2-sided.
Yeah.
So it's not as restrictive as it looks, because if we were 4 players with this number of action options, that would have been horrifying.
Yeah.
Maybe not bad, very competitive, but very stressful.
Yeah. And I think the modifiers themselves on the cards and on the board are very good because it allows you to specialize in one thing that you're going to do very well on. You didn't mention it on this recording, but you did say that you don't really like the...
Yeah, I think it's a bit finicky. The fact that your icons kind of ramp up indefinitely. You used it to win when we were playing 4 players.
Right.
You didn't get any tier 3 building, age 3 buildings. You only got age 1 and age 2, and you got to a point where you have like 6 or 7 icons of one type.
Yeah.
And that felt a bit weird because it feels like the game wants you to progress and you're not progressing and you're being rewarded for it. It's really not
like I hacked the system.
I wouldn't say you hacked the system as much as you played around a balance that wasn't balanced well enough. That's one thing that I wanted to mention. The other thing I wanted to mention is that the passive abilities, they feel like they're mandatory. They feel like there's absolutely no way you can play the game without getting them, which is also weird to me because they don't... It's like, it feels like the numbers are balanced in some way, but then you have the passives that break them in the first 2 or second and the first few turns, and it's something else that's weird. I wouldn't necessarily say it's bad, it's just weird to me.
Okay.
But yeah.
So bottom line, if you're looking for another medium to have a Eurogame...
Yeah, then this is recommended. It's good.
Yeah, it's very recommended. Alright, so we hope you enjoyed this video and review, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.